What's up, everybody? Migs here, and welcome to Deck Smiths. Today is a deck profile on Universe 7 Son Goku. Not Gohan, not Frieza, not any of the Vegetas. Son Goku. Sharpened Power Son Goku. Now, before I begin, I am aware we have the Ultimate Box that has been released. And the Son Goku that comes in there is a little bit better than this, meaning the fact that you're not restricted to only playing Universe 7. But at the time, Frieza was becoming a big thing, so why not use a leader that, people have been sleeping on? So we're going to get right onto this. And of course, I will give some recommendations on what you can use if you decide to use this leader and a couple little power-up boosts or whatever. So this is just strictly Universe 7. If you got your normal side, the Warriors of Universe 7, which is, of course, ignore all specified costs, so they basically become all black cards, quote-unquote. The permanent, you cannot include non-Universe 7 cards in the deck, so that means no Sensu Beans, no Whis Coercions. No cards that does not say Universe 7. It kind of sucks, but it's not really that bad. It's not that serious. One thing about this leader, whether this leader is awakened or not, it can still put pressure on the opponent's leader. The auto, when this card attacks a leader, you draw one card and it gains +5. The awakened side, you ready two energies to awaken, and here's where the sexiness of Goku comes up. Still keeps the Warriors of Universe 7 trait. And the auto, when it attacks, draw a card and it gains +5. So even on the awakened side, it still puts more pressure, forcing your opponent to combo more cards into it. The second auto is when your opponent attacks, you can discard 2 Universe 7 cards from your hand to the drop, negate that attack. So it's like the 6-drop Samasu from Union Force. But the only difference is you can only use it once per turn because it negates the effect after that. So we're just going to slide over Goku down here. And for any typical Universe 7 deck, of course, you're going to want to have your Searcher, which is your Ready to Fight Son Goku, which is your Gowasu for Universe 7. Look at the top 3, get any Universe 7 card, add it to your hand. For Master Roshi's is a must-to-have because it's the only access to a counter attack to negate, and as a free character on board, so you can even have a free little combo +5. Call it a day. For Super Combo, it's self-obvious. Backbone of Universe 7, because you need your Super Combo. Next up, Gale Strike Vegeta. It has Barrier, which is kind of nice, It stops cards that KO characters 3 or less. So, it does come in handy. And nowadays, we are seeing more cards that include the effects of targeting a character 3 or less or 4 or less and KO them. This one just says, nah, I'm just sitting here laughing at you with my little smirk. 3, Destructive Disc Krillin, your only form of self-awakening. When you play this card, if your leaders are Universe 7, choose one card of your life, add it to your hand, take out and you can KO characters that adds up to an energy cost of 3 or less. So if they got 3 1-drops, 2-drop or a 1-drop, or even a 3-drop itself, KO them. The next one, 4 Focus Mind Son Gohan. It was pretty nice. Barrier, and the once per turn, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose one you could choose up to 1 Universe 7 and tap your energies to play it. It's pretty decent. To be very honest with you, now that we have the King Piccolo starter deck, you can definitely pick up those green Gohans, swap it out with this. I highly recommend that. Next up, we got our 4 of Energy Guard. Energy Guard, Android 17, also has Barrier, and at the end of the turn, he has Blocker, not Barrier, Blocker. So he's a blocker during your opponent's turn, and of course, he has his auto when he swing at the end of your turn. Switches the card to active. So he readies himself after he swings at the leader on your turn, ready to take a hit from the opponent. Yep, that one champion that stood against hit for a good minute, even by himself. You go, boy. 4, Infinite Energy, Android 18. This is your free Han, as long as your leader is Universe 7. This one, it was kind of gimmicky, but I was actually resorting to what to try to get. I was actually working on the blocker Piccolo. I was actually running 4 multiform TN. When you play it, if your leader is a Universe 7, you can drop a card from your hand and get 3 more copies and put it on board. I mean, he was mainly only used for charge and combo fodder. Again, though, but for this one, you can do the blue 3-drop blocker, or you can actually now, with the King Piccolo starter deck, you can actually replace these with the green Piccolo. And the reason why, I know some of you are wondering, how come the green Gohan from the starter deck, the Adolescence Gohan and the 2-drop Piccolo green that comes in it that searches for a Gohan, they're both Universe 7. The 2-drop that comes in the starter deck searches for a Adolescence Gohan, Adult Gohan, 3 or less, adds it to your hand. Then next turn you can play that Gohan you just searched. Next up, just because I only had access to 2 extras, 2 Cold Hard Strike Freezes, dual attack, and it just says, forget you. I don't care if you have Barrier, you're going into rest mode, you stay there for 1 full turn. And now the one thing that I love about this deck, which is freaking amazing, which I fell in love with. I let one of my boys use this deck against me, and oh my god, with this leader or any leader that is Universe 7 that has readying 2 energies is just too much. For specific leaders such as Goku, this card is broken. This is 4 full Power Spirit Bomb Son Goku. As we all know, it's double strike, and the auto, when it comes to the play, you draw a card and you ready 1 energy. And of course, the active main once per turn, and well, it's not once per turn, obviously. Active main anytime as you please, as many times as you want. Take 2 cards out of from your life, add it to your hand, and get a plus 10k for the turn. I'll be showing you a quick combo right afterwards. This is going to be one random combo that my friend caught me with, as he was helping me play test this deck, and he was using this deck too, and I was just amazed. Next up, of course, 3 Son Gokus, hopefully Universe 7. 3 because I only have access to 3, but to be very fair, you don't really need to over-exaggerate running 4. 3 is just fine. You can run 4. I may end up planning to run 4, but 3 has been amazing. And of course, shout out to Raiden, and of course his online shop, Raiden Collectibles. The Son Goku, the Awakened Power. Of course, the X Evolve for 1. The Ultimate, of course, and the Victory Strike. Once you take damage from his attack, you auto win, and attack and skill cannot be negated. And to finish it up, the only extra card that you can run in this deck, Universe 7 Representative, because the permanent says it gains Universe 7 all areas. All areas meaning energy area, combo area, life, hand, deck, drop area, warp. literally everywhere. So it doesn't matter. The only thing that it has access to extra card wise, because it has the trade. Now, as for what my good old boy did, this is going to be a scenario. If you guys actually use this deck, by all means, you're going to be amazed with this. The whole setup, as long as you have these by turn 5, you're guaranteed to auto win. Unless you get cold bloodlusted, but I doubt that because we haven't seen Ginyu in who knows how long. You pretty much use this. If the opponent never have awakened you, or they have, and just take 2 life, doesn't matter. Play him, radiant energy, draw a card. You awaken your leader, assuming that of course they're not awakened yet. Go. You pitch 2, go into this one. You swing twice with this one. Now, the auto says when your leader's green, choose either 1 card from the opponent's hand or in the battle area and drop it. What you want to do is you hit the hand. Why? Because you want to reduce the chances of them trying to defend themselves against you when you're going for the final blow. Now, when you're ready for the 3rd attack, what you're going to do instead, you're going to evolve into it again when you have 2 copies. Swing 2 more times. You already knocked out 4 cards in the hand. Swing with the leader if you have to, just to get an extra card. Then go in, finish the game. That it's so easy to pull this off. And of course, you drop in their hand because your leader is green. So that type of combination for auto win is just retarded. So, but I am sorry that took a little long in terms of explaining, but I hope you guys did enjoy this deck. Yes, I will be updating this to the new Son Goku from the Ultimate Box. And I hope you guys did, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy. This is Migs of the Decksmiths signing out. Peace out.